Starting off this look with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk as my base for the first part of this cut crease. I'm adding it strictly to above my crease and then blending it out with my finger. And then coming back in with Sanddollar from Makeup Geek and blending that into where I just put down the base. With a small blending brush and Corrupt from Makeup Geek, I'm putting that lightly, bit by bit, into my crease and a little bit into the formation of the start of my cat eye. Blending that out with a brush with absolutely nothing on it. To cut my crease, I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 00, which is essentially just a white. And setting that with Sanddollar again. Fixing up anything around the edges that might look a little bit messy by going back and forth between Sanddollar and Corrupt with a small detailing brush. As for my bottom waterline, I'm going to be using a Get Lined liner, which is a gel liner from Femme Couture. It is a little bit of a thicker one, which you can totally get from Sally Beauty Supply for just a couple of bucks. Hands down, literally my favorite black liner, as you guys can tell if you watch any of my videos. I'm going to be setting it and blending it out with Corrupt again, and then further blending that out with Sanddollar. As a base for my green though, I'm going to be using Venus Fly Trap, a liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And then adding Fuji over top from Colourpop of that to set it. Then Appletini from Makeup Geek over top of that to add a little bit of shimmer. I'm adding that in with my finger to give it almost a duochromatic appearance. To add to the last bit of the beauty portion of this, I'm adding a black lipstick. This is Zero from Sugarpill Cosmetics. Once we're all done with the beauty portion though, it's time for the special effects. The blood and the gore. For this I'm going to be using a red water activated paint. This is Rage from FX Cosplay. You can do whatever kind of cut you'd like here. This is your creative freedom when it comes to this look. I looked up a reference picture and kind of went back and forth between making it look how the picture looked and putting in my own creative spin on it. Now, using Rigid Collodion, I'm going over the red paint I just added and I put about 6 or 7 layers to get the indentation that I wanted to achieve. And to stick the staples down, I first cut off about half of the legs from each staple to make them shorter, and then I added them on with spirit gum to the bottom edges. I waited for it to get tacky and hate me, and then I added them on. To give this even more of a Bride of Frankenstein look, I'm going to add a white water activated paint to my hair for the stripe that she has. I would only really recommend this if your hair isn't bleached to shit, as hair can completely and most definitely soak up any amount of whatever color you're putting on it, and it can definitely stain. I wouldn't worry too much about white, but just in general, up to your discretion. I also made 2 bolts out of tin foil, but that is it for today's tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed.